This book is so vague. Goddamn. No. What is it supposed to do? What? Oh. I'm not getting this. We'll find out what happens, I guess. Welcome back to Tastebud Travel Show. For those of you who are new here, this is the show where I explore different countries through cookbooks. My team surprises me with a cookbook on every episode, and they pick a recipe that I have to make on the spot. I've already been to Hungary and I've already been to Peru, but today we have a new adventure in store for us. So let's get it going. What do you guys have for me today? Oh, the best of Albanian cooking. Wow, I know nothing about Albanian cuisine, but damn, the dish on the cover looks good and the prawns look good. I hope I got that. So here we go. Wait, which one? There's multiple pages. Wait, you guys, which one is it? You guys marked, is this one? Yes, we are going to be making Tavë Kosi. Am I saying this right? How to say Tavë Kosi. Tavë Kosi. All right, we're gonna roll with that because I'm gonna trust the random resource that I found. This is broiled lamb and yogurt. What I'm gathering here is that this is a baked lamb dish with rice in a yogurt sauce. I'm getting no context here on like what this dish is, but I'm seeing here on Google, this is a national dish of Albania. It's just like we thought, baked lamb with rice in a yogurt sauce. From what I'm understanding, from just reading the intro of this book, there is some Turkish and some Greek influence in Albanian cooking, and meat tends to be an important part of Albanian cuisine. All right, I'm gonna go get my ingredients and I will be right back. Pretty basic stuff, except for the lamb, so this won't take very long. Okay, woo! This is the most vague cookbook I've ever come across. Maybe they just trust the person cooking a lot, but it says 1.5 pounds of lamb, and because this is a baked lamb dish, I just got lamb shoulder. I have no idea if this is what I'm supposed to be using. And then it also just says 2 tablespoons of rice. Didn't say what kind of rice, so I just got a classic white long grain rice because I feel like I've seen that in Turkish cuisine before, so I don't know. I prepped my ingredients and this is just so interesting because first of all, it says this serves 4 and it's telling me I only need 2 tablespoons of rice. The first step says cut meat in 4 serving pieces. Sprinkle each piece with salt and pepper and bake in a moderately heated oven with half of the butter, sprinkling the meat with its gravy now and then. That's the most vague sentence. Didn't even tell me how long or how hot my oven should be. I think moderately heated would mean 350, so I'm just gonna go with that. We'll find out what happens, I guess. I have this boneless lamb shoulder and it did come with some twine. It's kind of like halfway trussed because I needed 1.5 pounds. So I'm gonna just untruss it. And I feel like I want the fat. This is all fat. This I can probably get rid of. This is like a fat cap, so I'm actually just gonna cut that off. I do believe fat is flavor, so I want to keep some on there, but just this felt a little. Cut it into 4 serving pieces. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna cut it into 6 because I want them to all be kind of similar. The same way, I'm doing this the way I would cook in a slow cooker, honestly. So that's it. We'll keep it like this. I'm gonna keep this fat on there. It does look really sexy. I'm gonna wash my hands and get a baking dish. It doesn't even tell me to cover or uncover. I'm not gonna cover it. I feel like if they wanted me to cover it, they maybe would have told me. Half a cup of butter going into the pot. Sprinkle with salt. It doesn't even tell me how long to put this in the oven. Honestly, I'm getting pretty frustrated. I feel like I'm gonna fail. I feel like they're setting me up for failure today. Oh well. I'm gonna generously salt the lamb though, because that will make this entire dish flavorful. Okay, so we got our pieces. Let's put the butter in our little baking pan. It didn't even tell me the size of the pan, the depth of the pan, what kind of pan to use, so I'm just going with a nice baking dish. Make sure all these are like flat in the dish. All right, so now we're just gonna put it in the oven until our instincts tell us it's halfway cooked. What is this? I'm actually gonna bump it to 375. It's my moderate heat. My instincts are telling me 20 minutes, I'm gonna check on it. All right. Peace out. We'll see what happens. It didn't even tell me to get bone-in or boneless lamb. Oh my God. So we're supposed to let that bake. I had no idea. Like I always wanted to go to Greece, but I also now want to go to Albania because like, look, you probably can't see this, but it's beautiful. These beaches are beautiful. And then I was looking at the cuisine as well. This is the national dish or one of the national dishes, but they have really great food there. Like, why are we not all going to Albania? This is what I'm learning today. It's been 15 minutes and I guess there's some gravy. Okay, there's some gravy. We're succeeding. Look at this. So all of those, like that's gravy and melted butter together. That's the lamb drippings with that melted butter. Okay, ooh, it's looking up. It's smelling good. Things are starting to look up. When the meat is half baked, add the rice. Now, this is something that's just really confusing me. We're only using 2 tablespoons of rice for 4 people. And it's not telling me where to add the rice. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna add it in the center, really, and mix it up. And I think it's going to just simultaneously cook in the gravy and the butter, and of course in the yogurt sauce that we make. But yeah, it says leave it aside. This is it. The next step of this recipe calls for our yogurt sauce, and we're just using a little bit of yogurt, 2 pounds, 2 pounds of yogurt. That's more than we had lamb. Definitely more than we had rice, so there's a lot of yogurt here. I'm just gonna actually weigh out my yogurt. 2 pounds, I can't get over it. For the yogurt sauce, we are also going to make a roux, which calls for butter and flour, and we're mixing. Saute flour in butter until mixed thoroughly. Mix yogurt with salt and pepper and eggs until a uniform mixture is obtained, and finally stir in the flour. I'm very confused because it told me to stir the flour into the butter. What? I'm so confused. Put the sauce mixture in a baking pan, stir it with the meat, and bake at 375. I'm not getting this. What I'm gonna do is make a roux and then mix my yogurt mixture with the eggs into the roux. That's what I'm gonna do, and it's probably wrong, and we're gonna find out because this book is so vague. God damn. So now we're gonna add 5 eggs to our 2 pounds of yogurt. Adding eggs to any sauce really helps it set. Eggs help meatballs set, so I think that's the purpose of them here. Much better, yeah. Scramble your eggs, then combine them. But it doesn't tell me to do that in the recipe, so how was I supposed to know? Mix the yogurt with salt, pepper, and eggs until a uniform mixture is obtained. We need to obtain the uniform mixture. I think we're basically making a yogurt custardy mixture. And now salt and pepper. I'm just gonna wing it. Pinch. I would say 2 generous pinches, about 1 teaspoon. I just did 3 pinches. I love salt. We're gonna add some pepper. It does not tell me how much, so I'm assuming just to taste, so whatever I like. And I feel like with lamb, I do like a lot of pepper influence. All right, so now we're gonna take this to the stove and combine it with a traditional roux. So I need 1 tablespoon of flour. I just have a half tablespoon measuring spoon, so I'm just gonna do, obviously, 2 halves make a whole.
Wow.
There's no clarification here if I'm making a blonde roux or red roux. I'm gonna assume I'm just going blonde light roux here. It fits. I love this pan. Shout out to the Ninja pan. You can see the yogurt is kind of separating a little bit. I'm might whisk this just to be safe. I think we obtained the uniform mixture that we were supposed to get, and I really believe that was achieved with whisking because it helped that butter get involved in our yogurt sauce and really become one with it. We have the gravy and the lamb. Oh no! Ah! Okay, well, say goodbye to the whisk and say hello to the spoon.
Hello.
I'm just gonna pour this mixture onto my lamb. It's very silky. Ooh, this looks so rich. Ooh, oh my God, and I can see the gravy kind of pooling up on the sides. This is gonna be delicious. Now we're just gonna toss this together. What's kind of crazy to me, I feel like we need cheese, like we're missing cheese or something. Like I also feel like we're missing paprika or spices, but no, just simple, it should be just this. All right, now it goes in the oven for 45 minutes at 375 degrees. Easy enough. I actually chose the perfect size dish. So shout out to myself. Whew. Oh my God, it's all bubbly. Oh, I'm sure they'll give me some very well thought out plating instructions. Serve hot. I'm just gonna take a spatula and go right in. Oh, ah, no! Oh geez. Did I not mix this correctly? What is it supposed to do? What? This doesn't look so good. Let me see, what does it look like? Does that look like it? Let's give it a try. You know, I'm gonna top it with some paprika. I feel like it should have baked for longer until golden brown, but I followed exactly what the recipe said. That tastes amazing. It tastes really good. I'm not a huge fan of my texture. Should I bake it again? I'm gonna broil it. And it actually got a nice golden brown top, but the inside still seems so grainy and like not right, but it smells amazing. Right now it kind of smells like that crispy corner of the mac and cheese. The dish tastes awesome. I love the flavors of it. In terms of this book, I just feel like they didn't really deliver on explaining the recipe thoroughly and telling me measurements that I probably should have known. Either way, this is inspiring me. I wanna go to Albania and have Tavë Kosi or actually try it from another cookbook. I really do wanna try that. But anyway, I'm gonna go finish this, and if you have any suggestions for the next Tastebud Travel Show, put them in the comments. I can't choose them, but it'll be good. I'm gonna eat this and book my flight to Albania for 2023.